Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alina and I review makeup on YouTube. So I'm really excited to do this video for you guys. And in fact, it's going to be two videos. So I'm reviewing e.l.f. Cosmetics. So some of the makeup I got online on elfcosmetics.com and some of the makeup I got in store. And some stores like London Drugs, Walmart here in Canada, as well as Old Navy, apparently, I learned recently, they all carry some e.l.f. cosmetics. Now, of course, I shouldn't say of course, elf.com or elfcosmetics.com, I'll have to double check which way the name goes. You can get a lot more products on their website. And shipping is not bad at all. I think it's usually something like $25 as you have to spend minimum to get free shipping, and they ship globally. So, and they also have really good sales where you can get no shipping at all, even if it's a lower value, or they'll give you a bunch of free stuff, which I ended up getting a bunch of free things. Just because I ordered at a specific time towards the end of the year and they were getting rid of their old makeup from last year. Not old makeup, but makeup that they had from last year, and they're going to be coming out with new products. So of course they want to get rid of their older products. So what I'm going to do is I split up the e.l.f. cosmetics that I got into part one and part two. Part one is going to be mostly eyeshadows, blushes, any type of pigment. So let's dig right in. The first thing I want to share with you is this e.l.f. matte lipstick that I got. So this is something that I got for free when I ordered other products online. It came with a bunch of other products as well. It was just a whole bag full of free things. So I was really excited. I'm wearing the color on my lips today, and the color is called Wine. So it's like a red color, but it has a slight colder berry undertone to it, and it's very different from the other red lipsticks that I own. The other lipsticks that I own in red are more like orangey warm, so I was very excited to get this for free. I'll just show you how this opens. It just opens like this, and there's a little like a turn thing up here, so you can turn the lipstick up and turn it down. I know some people have commented that they felt like the pencil was moving from side to side when they were using it, but I don't really mind it as long as it doesn't break off. I'm okay with that. Now, the only reason I found out about this other end of it is because I watch a YouTuber called Jessica Braun, and I absolutely love Jessica. She's probably one of my favorite YouTube makeup people. And she mentioned that on the back of these, you can actually take this off, and it's a sharpener, so you can actually take it to sharpen the lipstick if it gets really flat. It actually says that on the container, but really, I would the only reason I noticed that it said the sharpener was in here is because I wanted to make sure I knew the products a little bit better for the video. But normally, I know how we mostly just throw out cartons or product packaging, and we never look at what it says, or a lot of the time I find that's what I do. So I was really happy to see that I guess that I'm starting to pay more attention to these things, and you can find out a little bit of a tidbit to some of your products that you may not have known before. And of course, watching YouTube videos can be very handy. So this is a really nice product. I wouldn't say that it's completely matte. It has a bit of a glossy sheen to it. Now that I stick my lips in front of the camera for you guys, but like compared to say the liquid lipsticks that I was reviewing in my previous videos, this is definitely a lot less matte, but I guess it's matte enough that they call it a matte color. But it's nice because it feels a little bit more hydrating than the liquid matte lipsticks that a lot of us have really gotten into lately. So that's the lipstick, and I'll open up my handy dandy box here. So we also, well, not we, this is another free item that I got. It is a cream eyeliner in black, and it basically comes in this cute little pot. Guys, isn't this adorable? It is so sleek, so simple. I love how it's see-through and glass on the bottom. Maybe it's plastic, I don't know. But it opens up and it's just a really dark, creamy eyeliner. And it actually comes with a brush so you can apply it on your eyelids. Now you can use any brush that you like. I've got some brushes that could be used instead of this one, but this is nice and handy, especially if you're on the go. You don't want to throw in your regular size brush. The only thing that I find, because I've never used like a potted eyeliner before, and what I'm finding is that I can't get as much precision with a brush versus with a liquid eyeliner that already comes with like a special felt tip. I call it a felt tip pen. So for me, I feel like I won't be reaching for this as much. Just a personal preference. I would love to hear down below if you guys have any recommendations for how you can get better precision with a brush. Just because when I do it with this, I just find it does not have the same precision. Like today, I'm wearing a different eyeliner and I used my usual liquid eyeliner and I can get really good precision on that. Can get a really nice line, but maybe it's just a matter of getting used to this. We'll see. I'll give it a try again. And I did try all the products at least once before discussing it in the video here. I can't think of something that I haven't tried, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's the second product. The third thing, I guess I keep showing you things that I got for free when I ordered. I promise there will be other things I'll be showing you that I actually ordered. But just the way that I split up my products, it ended up being like that. So this is a lip exfoliator. And for those of you that don't know what a lip exfoliator is, it basically is, it comes in the form of a lipstick. This particular one does anyway. And this, e.l.f. makes theirs scented. So this has a cherry tart smell. There we go. And it's not meant to provide color. It's basically just meant to exfoliate your lips while giving you a nice scent and a little bit of lubrication sounds really bad. A little bit of like it comes there's like little granules in the center and then they're covered with some sort of smooth like balm type of material. And when you put it on your lips, the balm comes off and some of the granules do too. So you actually feel like you're exfoliating, like scrubbing your lips. And it's meant to make your lips really smooth. I've used this for I think a day or two, and I would say my lips do feel a little bit smoother already. I have been told that over time, as more of the balm around the outer part of the lipstick wears off, the granules become more prominent and it becomes almost painful to use it. So from what I've heard that it's good to maybe put a little bit of lip balm on your lips before you use this when if you're finding that it's becoming a little too harsh for your lips, just because it does wear off, like the balm part wears off and then you just get mostly granules. But I was not really interested in trying this. And when I got it in my free little pack, I was actually pleasantly surprised. It just feels really rejuvenating on your lips and it has a really nice smell. I think they have a grapefruit scent as well in the lip exfoliators. So this is definitely something that I would recommend. I would recommend the lipstick that I just mentioned, and I would recommend the lip scrub. The potted eyeliner, I don't know. I haven't really formed a good opinion about it yet. I would say it has pretty good pigmentation, but I've seen eyeliners with better pigmentation, and I just prefer liquid liners that already come with a application tip. So now on to eyeshadow. So they have something called their smudge pots. So they're basically like a creamy eyeshadow that you can use your fingers to apply with. You can use a brush, but it's basically like a very creamy whipped texture, which is really easy to use. So this is in the shade Why Not? So very cute name. It has like a purplish tint to it, I guess. almost, it looks almost brown under some shades, but it is just gorgeous. I love the pigmentation of cream shadows. And I don't know about you guys, but um, I haven't used cream shadows in ages. So this is it right here. And it is quite metallic and sparkly. So if you're not into really shiny or sparkly eyeshadows, this might not be for you. Even for me, I find that the Why Not shade, it almost has a little too much sparkle to it because the sparkles come across as large. Even though when you look in the pot, you can't actually see sparkles in there. But when I put it on my eye yet last night, I found that it looks like I had really big sparkles on my eyelids for some reason. So to minimize that, what I would do is I would just put it on my lid and I wouldn't make it go further up to my brow bone because it looked a little bit crazy when I put it on last night. Let's just put it that way. But this is a really nice color to layer with. So if you have a different eyeshadow underneath and then you put on another one on top of that, so one of these, and it looks really nice. I really like this shade. So it's just one of those things that you want to be careful where you apply it or else it might look crazy, but otherwise it really adds a nice tint to your eyelids. But again, look at that pigmentation. Like, I don't even know if the camera is doing it justice, but definitely I'm happy with this purchase. This is something I actually purchased. It did not come for free. I think, yes. And this is the second cream pot that I got, or what is it called again? Smudge pot. So this is in the shade Cruisin Chic. And again, it's the same formula. I find that this one has less sparkliness to it. So it's almost like a better day, everyday shade. And I'll swatch this one for you as well. Ooh, I love how smooth cream eyeshadows are. I think the last time I used cream eyeshadow, I was like 12. So that was my first introduction to makeup, was my mom's blue cream eyeshadow that I wore to grade 5 classes. So, but there's the brown color, the one that I was just talking about. Well, not brown, but it's like a nice, more neutral, but with sparkles and metallic properties to it, I guess. I put this color on my lids today, on top of my Naked palette eyeshadows that I was using as well. So I had matte eyeshadow on my lids and up to my brow bones, and then I put this on top. So I don't know how much the camera is getting this across, but I can also show you like this. But it has a nice sheen to it. I really enjoy cream eyeshadow, I guess. So that's the eyeshadow. And what else do we have here? All right. So my purchase online also came with a free e.l.f. brush. Now, I've never tried e.l.f. brushes. I've heard pretty good things about them. I've been told that the $1 line is not as good as the slightly more expensive brushes that they have. Now, I don't know which line this is, but apparently all their products say new on them. But I think this is from their previous year, so they were getting rid of a bunch of products. This is their e.l.f. highlighting brush. I have not tried this yet, as I mentioned. It looks like it's a good brush for applying, maybe not necessarily, I guess you could apply blush with it, but you could have definitely meant for highlight, or bronzer, I guess you could use it for, but I'll see what I decide to use it for. I find that when a brush says what it's for, I don't necessarily use it for that purpose, but really, makeup is like art. You can use whatever brush you want for any purpose on your face. If it works for you, then awesome. But this is what it looks like, and it's very soft. I love how soft it is. But it reminds me a lot of my shiny brushes, actually. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, I can't talk today. If you haven't seen my previous videos, my second video on my channel is about Shani Cosmetics, or Shani Cosmetics, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, and I have a massive brush kit that I discussed there. So this kind of reminds me of it, like the style of it. It's black and sleek. So that's that. And my two other products in this box for this video are products that I bought in a Walmart here in Alberta. So this was the two first products that I'd ever tried about. So this is an e.l.f. bronzer. Now, I've never owned a bronzer. I seriously have never tried bronzers until this one. And it comes in a quad like this. And what I do is I take a brush and I just swirl it across all four colors. And I actually use it almost like a blush slash bronzer. So I put it on my cheeks and I put it on my forehead a little bit and sometimes a little bit on my nose and around my, like my, not my cheekbones, but I can't think of the word right now, like around my chin. Um, I have it on around my forehead today just because my foundation is a little bit too light for me. So then I use blush and bronzer to liven up my face a little bit, and then it looks a little bit more natural for my skin tone. I quite like this bronzer. It, again, all, I guess I should have mentioned that e.l.f. cosmetics are really, really, really affordable. Most of their products are under $6. I think their skincare line is the only thing that is over $6, but even then, their skincare line is quite affordable. So it's a good way to try out makeup without spending a whole bunch of money. I can't remember exactly how much this was. It was probably around the $6 range if I had to guess. It does kick up quite a lot of powder, which I don't mind because I can still control where it goes and it looks quite natural on my skin tone. This bronzer is in the hue golden, so I think that there's maybe one or two other quads with slightly different shadings. This one I think I got the lighter one, so like it's got a pinkish tone, two bronzy ones, one more yellowish undertoned, and then this one's more dark. And then this is more like almost like a highlight. So it's more skin toned. But like I said, I just mix my brush into all of them and then I put it on. But I really like this, and I think that e.l.f. has really cute packaging. It's very simple, very sleek. You could easily throw this in a purse. I really enjoy it. And it is very good quality makeup for the price that you pay. Because a lot of the time when we look at cheap makeup, we think, oh, it's going to be terrible. But really, e.l.f. Cosmetics, you've done really well. I was super excited to try it out. And I have to say, the whole reason I tried out e.l.f. Cosmetics was because of, again, my favorite makeup YouTuber, Jessica Braun. Shout out to Jessica. I don't know if you'll ever see my videos, but you definitely inspired me to try e.l.f. Cosmetics. So I'm getting off on a tangent, but this is the last product that I wanted to review in this part one of my e.l.f. cosmetic videos. So this is a blush quad, and it's something that I bought at the Walmart I was at, and I also got the same blush quad in my online package when I ordered it. So the same blush went to my friend, because really, why do I need to? It's going to take me ages to go through this. So this is a blush palette in light. So there's a darker version of it. The darker version looked a little too dark for me, so this is what I got. They've got really usable colors. This is more of like a coral color. I use this one the most because I find it really flatters my skin tone, but the other blushes work really nicely for me as well. So this one's more of a dark pink, this is a lighter pink, and then this, I guess, oh yeah, this is kind of like a coral, but like a more deep pink coral, if that makes any sense. So this one, for the most part, looks like it's matte. It doesn't really have much sparkle in it. This one down here has the most amount of sparkle, I find. But when you put it on, it's not like crazy sparkly or anything like that. Like, it's very natural looking, in my opinion. These do also kick up quite a bit of powder, but not a lot, but they do kick up some powder. And I don't mind that. I still find them very easy to use. They are pigmented, but not pigmented so much that it looks like garish and scary on your skin. So I like the fact that they layer really well. So when you put on the first layer, it looks very, very neutral or subtle. And then you can put on another layer just to add a little bit. So I prefer blush that is not crazy pigmented, because then I can blend it out a little bit better. And this stuff is not patchy, like it blends pretty good even on your bare skin if you don't have anything underneath. So I like this blush. I would recommend it to people that don't mind blush that requires a little bit more layering or like more of a subtle look. Of course, with these colors, they are a little bit more bright, so you do have to use a light hand, even though that they're not crazy pigmented, if that makes sense. So I also like that it comes with a mirror, so that's pretty cool. Easy. I guess this is a little too big to throw in your purse. I guess you could, but I would not necessarily. The bronzer, I would be more likely to throw in a purse just because it is a little bit more compact. But I believe that's it for e.l.f. Cosmetics for today. Watch for my second e.l.f. Cosmetics video. That should be coming out pretty soon. And if you haven't liked or subscribed, please like and subscribe. I'm going to have more videos coming up. I'll be talking about beauty products, makeup. I don't even know where I'm going to take this channel yet, but I'm always looking for feedback and ideas from people. So if you have any ideas for me, if you want me to do a specific type of video, let me know, and I'll see if it's something that resonates with me. And I always look forward to seeing comments under my videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my part 2 video for e.l.f. Bye guys!